Good afternoon, welcome to another flip video lesson with Mr. Volkman. Today's video is going to go over chapter 7.2, which is Egypt's Old Kingdom. First off, just for you to know, the Old Kingdom rulers ruled between 2600 BC and 2300 BC. This was a time of great growth in the ancient Egyptian cities. Cities were built, trade was expanded. This was also a time when pharaohs became a part of Egyptian culture and their government. One interesting thing about the Egyptian pharaohs is that people believe that the Egyptian pharaohs were the sons of Re. And because of this, officials, I don't know about gladly, but they definitely carried out the pharaoh's wishes. Let's talk about Egyptians' religion right now. Now, Egypt had many gods and goddesses. I'm only going to go over 4 of what I view maybe as the more important gods and goddesses. First off, we had Re, who was the most important of all the gods and goddesses, and he was a sun god. And if you think about it, he's important because without the sun, everything dies. Isis was another important god, and she was a goddess of the loyal wives and mothers. We also had Osiris, who was a god of the dead. Ooh, creepy. And then we had Hapi, I think that's how it's pronounced, was the god of the Nile River. Now, as we learned about in the geography, the Nile River was extremely important for the Egyptians, as it was their main way to irrigate and water their crops and to have transportation between each city. So this god right here was a very important god, someone who you didn't want to upset. Now, another part of Egyptians' religion was their view of the afterlife, and they had a very hopeful view of the afterlife. They felt that if they lived good lives, and if they knew the right spells, Osiris, this guy right here, would welcome them with open arms. They also believed that Pharaoh needed a physical body for their afterlife. And as you're going to learn through the textbook, that's why they had quite an intense procedure to mummify their pharaohs. And I'm going to blow this picture up here so you can see an artist's rendition of the various gods and goddesses of the Egyptians. Now, this god right here, Amun, is one who kind of came later, so to speak, in Egyptian religion. Let's talk about the pyramids, which is a main feature that was created during the Old Kingdom era, and something that is still around to this very day. Now, the purpose of the pyramids was to act as a tomb for the mummified pharaohs. It protected the bodies from outside elements and from thieves. Also, the pyramids were meant to hold supplies for the afterlife, because you see, the pharaoh with his mummified body needed food to survive. So they put food and other wealthy type objects in the pyramids for the pharaohs. Now, it took thousands of people many years to finish these huge creations. The pyramids were also done during the flood season because, well, what else are you going to do during the flood season if you're a farmer? Why not build the pyramid for your godlike pharaoh? Because that sounds like fun. Now, to create these pyramids, many advances in math and astronomy had to occur, because without these advances, you wouldn't be able to figure out how to build these huge structures. Finally, I want to talk about one very well-known pyramid, the Great Pyramid. It's a real original name. For the longest time, it was the tallest structure on Earth, and it was built for the pharaoh Khufu in Giza. I want to blow this picture up here so you can kind of get a better idea of how big the Great Pyramid was in comparison to other structures we have nowadays. So here's Khufu's pyramid, and here's the Statue of Liberty, Big Ben, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Only the Eiffel Tower in this picture is bigger. Well, hopefully you understood and enjoyed this flip video. If there's any parts of it you didn't understand, please make sure you pause it, rewind it, and please go to Edmodo to take any flipped assignments that you need to. Thank you, and I'll see you in class.